Kaizen. Toyota has been known for its constant positive improvement that is deeply embedded in the DNA of its new units. The luxury branch of Toyota, Lexus, has revealed the new Lexus RZ 450e in an all-new battery electric SUV, the first Lexus electric vehicle to be developed from the ground up. With the new fully electric car on the way, what should you expect? What will it be offering different from other electric vehicles? How will it compete with other cars in the industry already? If you are looking for all these answers on the new Lexus RZ 450e, sit back and pay attention. The RZ's design is inspired by the eye-catching Lexus LFZ concept revealed in 2021. Lexus expects that the new design language will usher in a stunning new chapter as it strives to deliver an all-electric lineup in Western and Central Europe by 2030. Let's look at how the new Lexus RZ has been designed. The RZ is smaller than the popular mid-sized RX SUV. The most significant changes are around 4 inches shorter top to bottom and bumper to bumper. The front design retains the brand's characteristic spindle form utilized on gasoline vehicles for the grille. The spindle is smooth and has been offset by grille-like shapes in the RZ. Deep sculpted lines give the body definition from the side, making it seem to be in motion even while sitting motionless. It retains the RX's floating roof aspect, with the body-colored roof separated from the lower body by a black trim. The black hatch is steeply slanted, in keeping with the trend of coupe-like appearance on SUVs, which necessarily restricts capacity for tall cargo. The single continuous light bar across the rear visually broadens the look, while keeping the taillights neat. Next, let's review the interior. The dash has a 14-inch touchscreen that includes the most recent Lexus infotainment system, previously seen on the NX and LX SUVs. It will also feature Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The 2 integrated dials with screens are a nice high-tech touch. Thankfully, the RZ lacks the laptop-style touchpad controller seen on many contemporary Lexus cars. The SUV's power on-off button is placed high and easily visible. There's a radiant heater to warm the knee region, located below the steering wheel and in a similar place on the front passenger side. The car has a heads-up display, which may project music, navigation, and other information onto the windshield, minimizing the chances of the driver taking their eyes off the road. The RZ has a normal steering wheel, but Lexus says it will provide yoke steering wheels in the future, designed to manage all the features of the steering wheel with just 150 degrees of turning. It will achieve this by modifying reaction rates to prevent hand-over-hand movements when parking, negotiating crossroads, or making a U-turn. The RZ may be equipped with steer-by-wire steering, which replaces the mechanical connection between the steering wheel and the front wheels with an electrical system. The improved design, according to Lexus, increases steering reaction and eliminates steering wheel wobble while driving on rough roads, maximizing the advantages of the direct force system. A digital rear-view mirror may be installed to increase sight at night, in bad weather, or when the vehicle is fully loaded. Some of the units have a panoramic sunroof. With the latest touch of tech, the RZ also features a lot more goodies. We cannot talk about the RZ and fail to talk about how it performs on the road, which brings us to our next segment, performance. Buckle up, adrenaline is about to rise. The RZ will be all electric, but make no point of underestimating it. The RZ will only be available with all-wheel drive, a 150 kilowatt front engine, and an 80 kilowatt rear motor. The actual power has not yet been disclosed since Lexus is delaying the combined horsepower rating until closer to production. Despite this being the case, those electric values equate to 201 and 107 horsepower respectively. That indicates the aggregate output might be approximately 300 horsepower. The RZ battery capacity is 71.4 kilowatt hours, which matches the pack found in the front drive BZ-X4 and is slightly less than the 72.8 kilowatt hour battery pack found in the BZ-4X AWD. When equipped with 18-inch wheels, the company predicts a range of up to 225 miles. This is shorter than the majority of BZ-X4 setups, as well as many important rivals. When discussing the BZ-X4, Toyota executives said that they believe this range is much above what most people drive daily, which they say is about 39 miles. They pointed out that increasing the range would increase both cost and weight. The BZ-4X AWD claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 6.5 seconds. The Lexus will be faster, providing a more exciting ride. The new RZ employs 2 e-axles, one in front and one in back, each consisting of a motor, gearing, and an ECU to provide a total output of 435 Nm of torque at about 300 horsepower, as we had previously seen. The RZ450e peak speed is 99 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds. The 2022 RZ is the first vehicle from the Lexus lineup to have Lexus' innovative Direct 4 all-wheel drive technology. The new technology takes data from ECU sensors such as speed, steering angle, and G-forces and calculates the optimal driving torque for each e-axle to maximize grip and traction. For optimal drivability and performance, power is divided among the RZ's e-axles depending on the throttle, steering inputs, and road conditions. The Direct 4 technology, according to Lexus, allows the RZ to go from front-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive and everything in between in the blink of an eye. According to Lexus, the front-rear torque bias may also be altered from 0 to 100 or 100 to 0 in milliseconds, significantly quicker than any mechanical system. What more could you ask for? Let's go on now and look at the range and charging. Today, despite most of the auto manufacturers shifting to EVs, one of the most limiting factors of these cars is the range per single charge. However, let's see how the RZ holds up and what range it can offer per single charge. First, the Lexus RZ uses the same 71.4 kilowatt-hour battery as the BZ X4 and Solterra. The battery gives a decent range since both cars sharing the battery can go more than 300 miles between charges. The RZ450e will be able to go more than 250 miles on the WLTP test cycle according to Lexus, although an official number has yet to be verified. Lexus also anticipates that the RZ's battery would maintain more than 90% of its original capacity after 10 years of use. The Eco and Range driving modes boost the efficiency and help to maximize the RZ's range. Lexus claims that the RZ450e's goal consumption is less than 18 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers and around 3.4 miles per kilowatt-hour. Charging speeds are also good considerations that one should keep in mind. However, there is no word on battery charge speeds, but it is expected that the RZ sister car's 150 kilowatt quick charging capacity will be carried over to the Lexus model. This would enable an 80% charge battery capacity to be replenished in around 30 minutes from a fast enough public charging station. Before we can look at our next segment, we would like to thank you for reaching this far. If you are enjoying the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. With that done, let's go on now and look at the car's safety and intelligent features. The Lexus Safety Sense Plus 3.0, aka LSS Plus 3.0, suite comes standard on the RZ, and it includes the automaker's most recent active safety technologies. It incorporates all of the standard technologies such as automated emergency braking with pedestrian recognition and adaptive cruise control, as well as several upgrades. For example, the driver monitoring system monitors the driver's attention. It modifies alerts and interventions depending on whether the driver is distracted or sleepy. Adaptive cruise control, on the other hand, may change following distances from other cars depending on the driver's attentiveness. If the driver is judged to be incapable of continuing driving safely, the RZ will flash the danger lights and bring the car to a halt. Blind spot warnings, lane departure warnings, lane keeping assist, and rear cross traffic warnings are also standard on the RZ. The RZ may be remotely parked in parallel and perpendicular spaces thanks to autonomous parking technology. This includes the ability to reverse into a spot and drive ahead while leaving. Next, and lastly, let's see what the RZ will cost. Is it going to break the bank or cost you an arm and a leg to buy? The Lexus RZ is now available for reservation, although no official pricing information is available. However, given the prices of possible competitors, such as the BMW iX3 and Tesla Model Y, a starting price of roughly 50,000 to 60,000 euros seems expected. First deliveries are expected to arrive towards the end of 2022. The RZ is just the beginning, as more zero-emissions vehicles are on the way. Lexus has vowed to deliver an all-electric lineup in Europe by 2030. It has presented numerous zero-emissions ideas, including an electric saloon, a bigger electric SUV, and a flagship Lexus LFZ-inspired super sports vehicle with a 0 to 62 miles per hour speed in the low 2-second range. That's it, guys. What did you like most about the Lexus RZ450e? Would you consider it as your next buy? Please share your views on this with us in the comments section. That brings us to the end of our video. If you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for more videos like this one. Until the following video, bye, see ya.